everybody, welcome to this week of Chess at Home. This week we're going to talk about the rooks, and before we look at them on the board, let's read the story.
One morning, King Chomper looked out his window and saw a gigantic mountain on his lawn that had never been there before. He was in shock. At that exact moment, Chef Squishy Feet burst into the room to announce a gigantic problem. There was so much food in the kitchen that there was no room to cook. But King Chomper was too distracted by the moving mountain on his lawn. When King Chomper pointed out the window, the mountain was gone. Chef Squishy Feet thought King Chomper must be going cuckoo if he saw a mountain just magically appear and disappear. He told King Chomper to go back to bed because maybe he was sick. When King Chomper woke up again, the mountain was back. A sign on the mountain read, "Magical Mountain Rookanook." King Chomper called for Chef Squishy Feet to come in right away, and they watched amazingly as the mountain walked past the castle. Straight as an arrow, it was, indeed, very, very magical. Chef Squishy Feet couldn't believe it. There really was a mountain in the yard, and it was walking forward. Just then King Chomper had an idea to solve Chef Squishy Feet's problem with storing all the food. Taking rocks from the magical mountain, Mount Rookanook, King Chomper made 2 tall towers to hold all of Chef Squishy Feet's ingredients, and the problem was solved. It was marvelous. Chef Squishy Feet now had a huge and beautiful kitchen with 2 extra towers to hold all his food and ingredients and tools and spices. But when Chef Squishy Feet went to make breakfast the next morning, the towers were gone. How could this be? Chef Squishy Feet followed a trail of food straight across the yard and found that the towers had walked away. King Chomper scolded them. "Bad towers! You're not supposed to walk off. Go to the corner and think about what you've done." The towers felt so sad. They just wanted to walk forward and sideways and backwards. They loved zipping around in all those directions. Chef Squishy Feet pointed out that these towers were magical, and the way they move makes them special, not bad. That gave King Chomper another great idea. The towers were so magical that King Chomper could play chess with them on his team. In fact, King Chomper asked the towers to stay in the corners of his chessboard. He called them Rooks, after Mount Rookanook, the magical mountain they came from. The rooks liked to walk straight forward, backward, and side to side. The rooks were very happy playing chess. They also loved holding food for Chef Squishy Feet and helping him in the kitchen.
All right, we have our rooks on the chessboard. Now you notice I have none of the other pieces on there, and that's for a reason. That's because I want to show you how the rooks move. So first of all, this is how a rook looks. It looks like the castle, like we talked about in the story. This is what its character piece looks like on the front. Now the rooks can go in a straight line, backwards, forwards, and side to side, and they can go as many spaces as they want until they run into another piece. So if I'm moving my rook, I can make him move all the way across the board like this, or all the way across the board like that. Or I can move him backwards if I need to, all the way across the board, but only in a straight line and only side to side or front to back. So if there's another piece in the way, let's say that this was a black rook, when he gets to him, he can take that piece off the board and stay in that spot. Or, if he's going and there's another piece that's the same color as him, he has to stop. But either way, the rooks always go in a straight line, forward and backwards or side to side. That is the rooks, my friends. Next week, we're going to learn about our final chess piece, and soon we'll play a game together. Thanks for watching.